Hello and welcome to Sherwood Park Hyundai. This is Kaylee and today we'll be taking a walk around this 2016 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport. This four-door all-wheel drive SUV is shown in a beautiful platinum graphite metallic, and underneath the hood you do have a 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine coupled with an automatic transmission. On the front of the vehicle you do have those daytime running lights with the projection style headlamps and those fog lights there on the bottom. As you move to the bottom of the vehicle, you do have that rock guard all the way along the front as well as all the way along the vehicle, helping keep everything nice and clean and avoid some rock chips down there. As we come over here, you can see the vehicle front and side is still in beautiful condition. We'll move on into the bottom and you'll be riding on top of 17-inch Kumho tires. Now they are all season and they're sitting on top of 5-spoke alloy rims. They do have those four-wheel disc brakes all the way around as well as the mud flaps and rock guard to help keep everything nice and tidy down there. One great thing that I really like about this vehicle is the mirrors here are actually breakaway mirrors. Let me brighten that up a little bit for you. Oh, doesn't want to brighten. Okay, so then we're just going to pull these this way. They break away that way as well as they do fold in the normal way. There's so many great features on the outside of the vehicle. I can't wait to bring you on in and show you around. Helping you into your 2016 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport is this awesome keyless entry key. Now it is a flip key. My favorite thing about it is it reminds me of a little switchblade. So we're just going to press this little button here and voila, look at that. Now it's your standard lock and unlock. It does have the panic button as well as my favorite, the trunk opener. If it's really cold out and you don't want to pull your hands out of your pocket, you just got to double click this button while the key's still in your pocket and it's just going to open up that trunk for you. So now we're going to press the button once and it unlocks the driver's door and twice to unlock all the doors. Coming on in, we do have some power options here along the side. You have your power windows, power locks, as well as power side view mirrors. Coming on into the bottom, you do have some storage, anything you want to keep out of sight, out of mind, cup holders, empty bottles, all good to go. One thing a lot of people may not have known, I know I didn't know this, is the gas cap release button's actually just right here on the side of the door. So you're just going to give it a little pull and the gas cap's going to open on up for you. You have a couple more power options on this chair here, the back lumbar support. You can move the back up and down. My favorite is if your daughter's driving it or your wife and they're not as tall as you, they can raise the seat up so they can see properly over the dash. Now we're going to hop on in and start her up. Oh, bear with me while I get situated. We're going to stick this key on in. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that, but it actually welcomes you to the vehicle. I think that's pretty cool. We do have that ABS brakes, traction control, all that good stuff in there. It is a very hands-on steering experience. On the left-hand side, I'm going to leave the volume up a little bit to show you this. You do have this mute option button, so if somebody's talking to you and you just want to quickly mute the music so you can hear what they're saying, press that button and you got silence. Or maybe you just want to drive alone in some silence. Press it again, good to go. You also have your volume, you can turn it up, turn it down. This mode here is actually going to take you through the options on here, so you don't have to take your eyes off the highway. You can just click and it's going to bring you through and you can hear what's playing, so you can leave it. I'm going to put it back on to the XM for you. Now XM, it is XM ready. You just have to call the good old folks and get them to set it on up for you. On the bottom of the left hand side of the steering wheel, we do have the Bluetooth receive and hang up. You also have the voice command control, so we're going to press this button.
Please say a command after the beep.
Cancel.
cancel.
Thank you. On the right hand side, you have your cruise control. You can speed up, slow down, cancel it, as well as these buttons here. They're pretty cool. So I'm gonna focus in up here, and you can actually go through when all the settings. You can see your range to empty. This is telling you how many kilometers or days you have left to get the vehicle serviced. I think that's pretty cool. As well as we come into the user settings, and then there's an arrow button so you can go down. I'll show you right here. This button is going to bring you down, and then this button here, this little arrow, is actually going to bring you into the different settings and also back out of the different settings. It's really easy to use. The steering wheel is really great. It is leather wrapped. It just feels great when you're making those wide turns. Glides through really easily. As well, on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, we do have your dashboard brightness and dimmer. You can lock in the traction control. My favorite, as you can see, I have on the heated steering wheel, or if you want to be a little more economically friendly, you can activate that eco mode by a push of a button, and it's going to show you right down here that you are in the mode, and then you press it again, and now you're out. It's really up to you. It's a great option, I believe. Coming over to the radio here, we have the Bluetooth phone you can connect. I don't have one to pair up and show you at the moment. We also have the menu button to get through your radio information. Well, and then coming down along to the bottom, you can see we do have that dual climate. Now this is my favorite, 'cause how many people can agree on a setting? I know I always think it's too hot or too cold. I'm never comfortable with the other person's temperature. Now this, your husband can be driving, he's gonna have his usually on low, as they don't like the heat as much as us women. But see, right now I have it locked in that it's moving together, so I'm actually gonna press this button and dual's lit up, and now I can turn my heat, the passenger heat, right back up. And now this side's gonna be nice and toasty, while this one's gonna be at a comfortable 24. You also have that AC, but nobody really wants the AC at this time of the year. Another cool thing about this is at the bottom here, you do have those 12-volt outputs. There we go. As well as an aux and a USB cord. So if someone wants to charge their phone and another one wants to play music, they're not going to interfere. You can pass the auxiliary cord to the back, and the passenger can charge their phone. As well as there is a little storage space down here. You want to throw change, your house keys, cigarettes, anything, you can store it right down on here. As well as I really like the stylish wood looking paneling. It really brings out the vehicle. Up to the top here, you do have some more storage. You're just going to pop this on open, and look at that. It is pretty deep. You can keep tons of stuff on in there, your wallet, all that good stuff. Close that back up. Now we do have some styling, comfortable cloth seating for 5. I really like the two-tone gray. Moving on into the middle here, you do have the heated and air. We do have those heated seats. That's great for our cold Edmonton winters. Turn that off before I get too hot out here. Oh, look at me. You do have some cup holders, as well as another little tiny cubby space for some change, lighters, anything like that, mail keys. As well as the center console. It does have 2 different compartments. You can throw your smaller, loose stuff up here, as well as anything bigger or maybe a bit taller. It can go on down in here. It is fairly deep and wide. It's pretty well. Now close this all back up. Now that we've shown you around the front interior of the vehicle, let's go check out the back and the cargo space. Coming on into the back of your 2016 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport, you can see that we do still have some storage options here along the sides of the doors, as well as on the back of both of the seats. My favorite personal feature in this vehicle is that the heated seats are also in the back. So now, not only do the front passengers get to enjoy the warmth, but the back as well. That's great. I love it. I'm always sitting in the back. I hate being cold. As well as along the side here, oh, there we go. Now you can see it. We do have some vents, so if the passengers in the back just aren't getting the full warmth all the way back here to their face, they just need to flick this open to the side, and the heat's going to start pumping at them. Now, along down here in the back, you do have another 12-volt output. So if anybody, your kids has an iPad, what's going on? There we go. Your kid has an iPad, they want to charge it, maybe cell phone users, GPS, you can plug it on in here, power in the back, good to go. You also have those summer floor mats. But what's cool about these back seats is you can enjoy the 60-40, 60-20-20 split all around the back. You're just going to pull this lever right on down here. I'll pop that for you. And these seats are going to come on down. Now they do go down all the way back, but I didn't push my front seat up enough for you. So now I am going to push these back up just so that we can go into the cargo space, and I can show you that you can do the 40-40-20 split as well. That's pretty cool, I think. So we're going to pop these up. Now let's go check out the back. I absolutely love the platinum graphite metallic on this vehicle. It's such a beautiful color. Now, we're just going to open on up the hatch, and let's check out this cargo space. Wow, look at how spacious that is. Now, another cool thing about the trunk here is along the right-hand side, you do have another output. So if, you're out camping, you have to pump up your air mattress, you just got to sit on the back here, and you're good to go. You don't need to stand up and wait. Close this. So now this is what I was talking about with that 40-40-20 split. Some of you might be like, what is she talking about? We're just going to push this little button here, and then that actually releases, and now, maybe you have a 2-4. Oh, not a 2-4. What am I thinking? We know what I'm thinking. A 2x4. You can just put that in through the middle there. There you go. You can have the 2 passengers still, maybe you're snowboarding. You can put 2 snowboards in through there, skis, anything like that. Now, we're going to lift up this back here, and it does come with the jack and the tire iron. Also a little organized storage. It's nice and deep. You can keep your booster pack back here. We're going to close this up. What I think is really cool is it actually has organized storage. So I don't know. Here, I'll open it up a bit better. So look at that. You have the smaller compartments and the bigger compartments, as well as, maybe your fire extinguisher can go there, something round. Now you're probably wondering, where is that spare tire? Well, we're going to close the hatch, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to get down nice and low, and the spare tire, if you can see it, is actually just right underneath the vehicle there. So that is the 2016 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport all-wheel drive. It is a beautiful vehicle. I'd love for you guys to come down and give it a test drive. We are located at 41 Auto Mall Road. Thank you and have a great day.